Okay, so today this is the diagram that we want to do. This particular diagram. It's actually not really that hard, so I'm going to take you through each step on how to do this. So we're going to start with the lower part and then gradually move on to the upper part. So first things first, go to a new document, select parts. Always remember to change your unit from IPS to MMGS, depending on what you're working with. I'm working with MMGS. Then you go to your sketch. Because we're starting with the bottom part, we'll start to use the top plane. Okay, so first things first, I would prefer if we use the slot tool to get those circles because it's going to help you fully dimension better. So you take the slot tool, start from the center, 90-degree angle, click at any point and expand. Okay, so let's go and dimension this. So according to the question, this side is 60, while the arc itself is 15. So that's that. The next thing we'll go in with the rectangle. I'll prefer if you use the corner rectangle too. Why? We're not starting from the center, so there's no need of using a center rectangle. So come from any point, depending on the diagram. This one now, the rectangle is outside this shape. So just put a big rectangle that's outside this, then you start dimensioning. So from here, side of the rectangle to the side of the slot tool, the distance is okay. I'm unaware of the distance, but let me escape. The distance between the side of the rectangle to the center of the slot tool is 30. Then the distance from the center of the arc of the slot tool to the other side of the rectangle is 30 as well. So that's that. Then now we need to dimension the rectangle itself. So this rectangle now is 120 in length. This side is 70. So with that, everything is, sorry, this side is 100. With that, everything is fully dimensioned. So the next thing we have to do is the arcs at the side. There are two ways you can do this. You can either extrude this, then use a chamfer to chamfer it, or you just use a circle. Because we are dealing with a plane shape, I prefer we just use a circle, or you can still use chamfer. If you look at this space here, there's a chamfer tool here, chamfer and fillet. So because this is an arc, we'll use the fillet to sketch fillet. So once we do this point and this other point, and their radiuses are 30, so you just change your dimension here to 30. So this is it. Then just say yes. So now we're done with that. So now it's time to extrude. So come here, go to your features. Okay, I've selected that. So go to your features, extruded boss piece. Automatically the system already knows the pieces that you want to extrude and not extrude. If you want to extrude here, you just have to click it. If you don't want to extrude it, you will not extrude it. So this is what we have now. So the height is 20. So we just go 20 only in one direction, then press enter. So this is what we have now. This is the first part. So next part now we're doing the side. So you just go to your sketch, click on rectangle, then you ask you to pick the surface. So this is the surface we're working on. So you just come, it's a corner rectangle we'll use because coming from a corner. Click that corner, then just extend it. The length of the side of what's already extruded is already there, so you don't need to dimension it again. Just this breadth that you don't need to dimension, and the breadth is 20, so you just change to 20. So this is what we have. So now first things first, I also to extrude this, and the height of this is 30. So you go to your features, extruded boss piece, and we go move. You can move your diagram. So we go 30 up. It's already in 30, so just press enter. Automatically there's no division line because it's a continuous object. So now we're working on the front of this. So you go to your sketch, slot tool again, pick the surface you want to work on. Then now just pick any point, then we'll dimension it accordingly, just like expand. So we just put any dimension now. So now the dimension for the slot 2 is the distance from the center of the slot 2 to the base of this diagram is 30. It's 30. Then the radius of the slot of the arc of the slot 2 is 6, while the length is 80. Then the distance of the center of the arc to this other end is 20. Notice automatically that every part of a slot 2 is evenly divided. So what's happening on one side is happening on the other side, basically. So everything is fully defined. Then you can now use your features. Go to extruded. Sorry, in this case you will not use extruded boss piece. Why? Because you are cutting through the object. Instead you use extruded cut. So extruded cut passes through an object. As you can see, it's passing through, but we just need to pass through by 20, so we just reduce this to 20, although it does not really change anything given the fact that there's nothing behind. So we just change this to 20 and press enter. So it's already showing. So now for the curve side, we can use the solid form of the fillet, which is in your features. So you just go to fillet, then you click the particular edge you want to fillet. This is here, and then the other edge too, which is here. Now see, I accidentally clicked the wrong side, so that's why it's now like this. So you unclick, if you click the wrong side, unclick it. This is the side I want to work with, than this side too. Then it is at a radius of 20, so you just change it to 20. It is symmetric, both like that, the top and the bottom are equal. If it was asymmetric, it means that one side is, you get the distance from one side to the other is different. So this is symmetric, so you now press yes. So that's it, we are done. This is basically it. So you can now pick any color of your choice and just color it. Just go to your appearances. I just went for red, so let's just go to solid colors. I think I've passed it. Wait, I think I've passed it. Okay, I haven't. Go to solid colors and red. You can decide to do something like this. It's approved. You can decide to also go to each side, right click, and then give it a particular appearance. You can pick the face, you can pick the full boss, anyone you want to do, and you can just decide to give it any color of your choice. Okay, so with that, you can also do the full side that was extruded or worked on. Appearance, you just click on boss extrude, and the entire place that was extruded will be colored. So this is an extruded cut, so it's there that it's going to be colored. So that was I'm now explaining. So depending on you, you can pick anywhere you want to color, any colors. If you have watched my previous videos, you know how to do coloring in Solidworks. That's the end. Thank you for watching.